Blimey, has it been that long since we needed an MOT? Anyway, she's trusting me. Look, remember I came here, look, the tool market. I'm going again. I'm only looking for them little disc sander things, if they've got them. I've promised not to buy anything else. And I said, are you coming? No, I'm trusting you, she said. So I've got to come here and promise not to buy only what I've come looking for. Damn. So I think we found the attachment. But we've got the attachment. We just need the discs that go on them now. So here we are. We're going to take a quick walk around. Quick catch up. I love these shops. Oh, they're I love these shops. Now let me explain something to you. The man said to me, these, do you know this sort of stuff, these little bits and pieces, because of the cost of containers, there's not a great markup on these things. They're not making a lot of money, but they're worth getting them in bulk and getting rid of them in bulk. Well, he said his suppliers, because it's so expensive now to ship all this little stuff in containers, they decided to leave it. So you might get a mixed part of a thing, but the little bits and pieces that were sort of wrapped individually and all that, the suppliers are beginning to drop them because of just purely the price of shipping them over has gone astronomical, and we all know about that, don't we? So your stores of consumables, shall we call them, are going to be diminishing. Yeah, we're going to be disappearing off the shelves and not replaced. You know, all the little cheap stuff, it's all going to be disappearing, and the stuff that's left, the people will know about it, and the price is going to go up on them, innit? Yeah, and we know that, don't we? We know the price of containers, because all this sort of general stuff would have come via a container from somewhere, you know. We don't do British made anymore, but all this sort of stuff, once it's gone, once the warehouse is emptied, once the little shops have got them and then they've sold them, all this stuff is just going to be not worth, you know, a little packet like that. I know you get a lot of them in a container, but nevertheless, because of the price of shipping, it's going to wipe out your stock. So if you use a lot of a particular thing, I'd grab it quick. But aren't these shops, these places, incredible? Yeah, amazing. I'd hang on to everything. I wouldn't want to sell anything to anybody. I'd say, this is my shop and this is my stuff, and I'm not going to sell anything to anyone. Look at that. Aren't these places fantastic? So, yeah, be aware. All the consumables are going to run out. Plenty, it's nearly Christmas time, it's plenty of man Christmas. Any women watching and you want to buy a man a Christmas present or a stocking filler, just come into one of these shops. What was this? 38. That. And what was that? 35. Nice rubber, nice rubbery handles. 44. 19.99. Look, 12.99. 12 quid. Wow. Wow. Phil doesn't mind. He's on Reggie on the road. Phil, I've come to PR Autos. Great Bridge, and I know it's a bit further out, but they do bike MOTs. So I bring the bike and the car, and I bring them to the same place every year, and the boys are fantastic. You get a great. If you find a place, there's no reason to change, is there? And they look after you. So here we are. We're going to get an MOT and we'll have a mooch about. Yeah. So she's up here. Let's have a look. What we can see. Not like my younger days of driving, there would always be a dent or a bang or a spin somewhere, done something. Yeah, it's not like my younger days when I used to be a youngster driving around. There would always be a dent in the sill or damage somewhere. We've had this from new, so old age, you know, it gets well looked after. It's only done about 20,000 odd miles. But it's still in pretty good. Wow, exhaust system, look. Still in pretty good nick. I just wanted to look at the back because I have overloaded it once or twice. It's a state car, it's been sitting on its arse, but it seems to be okay. No, it's we haven't done that many miles on it, to be honest. Yeah. So yeah. So you can look, you scan this QR code, you can leave a review, look. Blimey. Yeah. See the MOT desk and all that has moved around here. We'll have a look at the brakes in a minute. I've been coming here since there was a fire. Who remembers there was a big homemade boiler? Do you remember that film when the fire was here? Yeah. I guess things have to change and alter all the time. Yeah. Well. Right, so I'll add the picture to this, but Debbie said if you take a picture of that QR code, and I've just done it, it takes you straight to the garage, straight to here, so you can leave you know, a comment or a book and have a look at the website. Brilliant. So really, we don't really get underneath our cars very often, do we? We never get them at this level. We're at that age now where we don't crawl underneath. But I mean, the plastic covers are here. They're staying. You see a lot of them go disappearing, don't you? It's looking in not bad, Nick, actually. We've basically, we've had it from you. I think we've put 2 tyres. I think we had 1 puncture, and we've actually burnt through 2 tyres. But other than that, it's doing really well. Yeah. When this goes in Partex, somebody's going to get themselves. Someone's going to get themselves a lovely car. There's no leaking. I was wondering if there was any leaks under there, because from time to time I have had it on its arse. Not that often, as you do if you've got an estate car. You do, don't you? You tend to fill it. So we're about to go on the rollers. So it's very clever how they can, you know, these rollers can detect anything. Do you remember we had a cylinder out on the truck, didn't we? And the rollers detected that, and remember, they changed it straight away. I went in for my 6 weeks check, and we also saw that truck in front of us, didn't we? Pull over to one side because his brakes weren't quite right. So it's quite reassuring with the modern equipment how they can, you're right, how it can detect, you know, much more efficient and safer, aren't they? How they can detect any faults in it. Plug the gizmo in the car, look. So whatever that's doing. Oh, go on.
What's wrong with it?
So it's just connecting itself, I guess, to the car. It's looking at things. We've put the registration in there now. Let's see what it sees.
Don't see my face in there.
Oh, and that's the emissions. You know, that's the smelly down the exhaust, that is. That's smelling it. Oh yeah, we're just about to put the emissions in the car, the CO2 detector thing. Well, we've had a service a few weeks ago, so it should be all right. Should be. Revs, CO2, HC, whatever it is, and lambda exhaust. So that could be interesting. Revving now, look. Clever stuff, innit? I don't understand any of it. It's all clever stuff. And of course the machine is telling the man rev on that green bit. So it's counting down, yeah. See what it's doing. Here we are, we're nearly there. There we are. Now it's doing something else. There we are, look. All this modern equipment, it's amazing really. So I don't know what that means.
Is that dropping for tomorrow?
I think that's it, we're done. So that should come up here. Take the machine off. The tester thing. Oh, it looks green. I think green is good. We'll pass, look. It says we've passed. Well, that bit, you know.
That might be good.
You put the thing on there. Brilliant. Brake test now. It's going to tell us how the brakes are doing. We're just about to get on the rollers. Yeah. So let's watch this now then. Here we go. Oh, that must have been the left side, and now we've just done the right side. What is that? Oh, right, we're moving on to the rear axle now. I don't know how they're going to do this electric handbrake thing. How do you do a steady brake test with the handbrake? Right, here we go. Let's try that. Left side. Right side. Now watch out for handbrake. How are they going to do that? Left wheel. Oh yeah, that could be the handbrake. Right wheel. Yeah, the electric handbrake's sharp, isn't it? Test achieved. Please wait. Is that good or is that bad? Overall, does it say pass? Or it's all green, so I guess all green is good, isn't it? Successful. Oh yeah, so I guess that's okay. So here we are, passed its test, passed its MOT test. Gives you all the information and gives you the mileage history. We don't go very far. We don't do very much. It's great living around the corner from the yard. Yeah. So and if you get a service, they're main dealer approved for servicing. They do the same service that a main dealer would do, plus a bit more, and you get your MOT for free. So if you wanted to save 40 quid on your MOT, go on to the website, book in, and if you have a full service, you know, your yearly service, your MOT gets included in the price, or you get your MOT for free. So it's a good way of saving money while saving 40 quid. Oh, so here's Debbie preparing to oops, sorry. We're going to make a chutney. What we beetroot chutney and what chutney?
I've got a lot of stuff. I want to get some raisins.
Yeah, so we've got
That's
apples.
cooking apples.
Yeah.
Raisins.
What do you want?
Some malt vinegar,
Yeah.
and some red wine vinegar.
So soon be chutney time within the local Asda. It's a great bridge anyway. Great bridge Asda we're in. Oh, she's abandoned me. It's time to come to the biscuit aisle. Oh, and get some biscuits. What? Yeah. Biscuits. Oh.